Well, thank you very much, Kelsey, and hard work definitely showing by Kevin Willer. Me personally, I think he's been one of the best players for this Milton team all season long, sneakily putting a great season together with 11 points. You look at all the great players they have on that Milton team, but boy, is he putting together a great season, and we're putting together our brackets. Well, we did put our brackets together a little bit earlier in the week, and we debuted them on Friday, and I don't want to toot my own horn here, Anthony, but I'm perfect right now.
Are you doing
right
all
now?
right?
I'm doing all right. So I've got every pick so far right. This game here, I had Newmarket coming on top over the Toronto Bees, but after seeing the Bees swarm the 88s, I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe they can take down this home team in the Newmarket Saints.
That's the thing too, right? When you talk about home ice advantage, don't the Newmarket Saints kind of have it in this instance, right?
Absolutely.
Family and friends and fans, and a lot of them from the local area. So many of the people that are coming out here, I mean, they're pounding on the glass trying to get PJ Buys to say hi to them and things.
Yeah.
So obviously they know the players, so there's going to be a lot of noise for both these teams. But Newmarket, you got to figure, has a bit of the edge when it comes to the extra player in the stands.
For sure. No, definitely. Like I said earlier, there's so much Aurora talent here. Not just Aurora, Newmarket, just all in the York region area. A lot of these guys, like you said, playing together from a young age in the with the York Simcoe Express, and now they have a chance to play with each other again. A lot of these guys went on to play with different junior teams. Chris McKinnon playing in the OHL, and then they go away to college. Some guys go to university, some go to pro. And now they're all back playing in the 3HL Tour, playing professional hockey, but playing with some of their best buddies. That's probably one of my favorite things about this league.
That's what PJ Buys said to me after that game in Oshawa there. He said, Jimmy Sargent's getting the bug bad. He's feeling it. I said, what do you mean? Is he hurt? And he said, no. He wants to play competitive hockey again. He's enjoying it so much. There's a shot on the doorstep. Jimmy Sargent with a great stop, showing one of the reasons he was considered for the Hobie Baker Finals. There's a chance now as Toronto swarming, if you will, right out of the gate. Number 7, Wiseman, who played for the Ajax Axemen. That one's grabbed by Jimmy Sargent. He holds on with the yellow players on the doorstep. Long pass down ice for Stephen Johnson. Played for St. Mary's in the CIS. Another opportunity there, right into the glove, though, and that would have missed the net because the goaltender, Blair, was off the mark. And right into his glove, wide. Toronto starting out right up the middle. Reed in the corner now. Gets into the corner and bumps with Sean Jones, number 91. Toronto's got it once again, though. Hovanesian there on the doorstep. Jimmy Sargent had to be quick as Adam Davies had the puck go off his stick right towards his netminder. Davies gets a pass from Jimmy Sargent. Hovanesian looks back, finds his man in speed. Left wing side. Top of the circle. That was off the pipe there and hit a body and then danced off the iron. Back over center, PJ. You should know the rules. If anybody.
If anyone, it's him. How about Sean Jones? That's his third pipe of the season so far. Too many men here.
Oh, that's a bad break there. They get away with it, I guess.
Oh.
A terrific screen, unfortunately, for Jimmy Sargent was Sean Jones in that instance. I think it was a bit of miscommunication. Four Saints on the ice.
Heads up play by Jordan Reed to recognize, finds Ridge Garbett in the seam, and Garbett scores his first 3-on-3 pro goal.
Nice. Puck in the air, jump ball. Reed doesn't come away with it. Place does, though. He's got Reed with him. They look back to the blue liner, though. On the back end, it's Kelly Jackson, number 2, and in the corner trying to pin his man, unable to do so. Here they come the other way. Brendan Wise, called his name a few times. Wise does a nifty little move, still has the puck, throws a backhand on net. Blair makes the stop and covers up.
Brendan Wise showing his hands there, the former UOIT Ridgeback.
Yes, indeed. Shot. Sargent makes another good pad stop low. Back to the point, it goes to the Capitano. Toronto now pressing, looking over the shoulder with 4:27 to go in the first half. End-to-end furious action. Here's Jarman. He's got a man behind him. Turner's working on him. Turner nearly takes his wallet there, the captain of Toronto, but he couldn't upset his man. Jarman coming over looking for some.
Jarman is a big boy, and for him to knock him over, that's mightily impressive.
Yes, indeed. Spinning away from pressure, Chris McKinnon. McKinnon right down Main Street. Fires out. Was a broken shot there. Tipped on the way through by accident as the stick explodes in the hands of number 28 for the Bees.
Chris Keeler. His stick exploded there.
There he is, 28. I got him now. He had a different number on earlier, and I changed it, and I couldn't find it again. But Keeler, who shot, he stopped the shot on the way through to the net, and that's what brought the stick to break.
That just shows how hard of a shot Chris McKinnon has.
He came right down Main Street and let that one go. Now, he's got the puck. Ovanesian says, oh yeah, I can go in over the blue line. PJ Buys has it now. Protects along the wall, avoids a slash. Goes right into the blade of the broken stick, into the corner, muscled off the puck. Good job defensively by Eric Wiseman, who played for Ajax, as we said in the OJ. Bucket pick. Oh, good look at the net there. They quit. That one comes across in front of Jimmy Sargent's net, but they're coming the other way, the Saints are. PJ Buys on the back door. They tried to get it to him. It skipped on the way through. Hopped over Buys' stick, and here they come the other way. Number 27 for the Bees. Cuts across. Great effort on the back end. What a back check by Steven Johnston. Johnston's got it now. He settles it down while his team's changing. Buys, who had that good look at the back door, but had the puck jump on him, heads to the bench. There's a pass. It's an errant one. You talked about mistakes. It's Reed all the way the other way. Fakes the shot. Sargent hangs on. Makes the stop. Oh, and then he gets hang on. No goal.
No goal.
Sargent lifts his glove. Sargent lifts his glove to show us the evidence. I can't believe it. Shot coming the other way, wide of the mark. The crowd are going ballistic here. Wow. Toronto had a player behind everybody. They couldn't get the puck to Reed again.
Reed and Garbett convinced that went in.
Yeah, no kidding. And Sargent makes another Larson to stop. And he plays this one forward. Jarman can't hear the whistle. There's so much noise in this building. Wow. What a chance. Jimmy Sargent actually uncovered the puck on the line to say, look, it's not over. I've got it right here.
Bold strategy, Cotton, but I love it.
Yes. Nicely done. Here comes a chaser. Penalty shot. Ovanesian. He gets a shove from his own man. What a great idea. They get a bit of a shove. Sargent says, no, you don't.
Jimmy Sargent making Mercyhurst University proud right now.
No kidding.
Wow.
No kidding.
Exactly like you said. The reason why he's been up, and you got to think maybe he's up for the Summer Skates Player of the Game.
Why would he not be after that? And on the other end, maybe you could think about Mr. Reed, who's had a few great looks and a nice game himself. Saints now. Johnson gets it back to Hovannesi and his pocket picked, and they get a little bit of interference on the play there. They let them solve it themselves, don't they?
No call again.
Adam Davies and Chris Keeler. Boy, what a battle. Davies has got it. And he's coming down Main Street now. Plays it forward. Sean Jones got it back to McKinnon. Pass to Jones. Interrupted, and they're coming the other way. Bergen looking for it. Bergen. Doesn't matter if he controls it offside. There is no offside. Shot coming off the skates of Davies. Stopping up. Playing it to an open wing here. Quitt's got it. Looks to in front of his bench. In the corner. Bergen.
The other officials got it. The other official got it, yep.
Is it Davies who's going to?
I think it was Sean Jones, number
Jones.
91.
Yeah, you're right, because they're talking. And they're just pleading their case. They say, hey, I didn't mean to hit you in the chops like that.
Hey, well, Sean Jones, if you look at him there when he smiles, you don't see much. He's missing his jibs as well, so he's got to be thinking, you know what, I feel for you, man. I know firsthand, and gave him a little bit of a smile there. So
Now, nobody's on the ice, so no chasers?
Well, if there's no time on the clock, how does that
There you go.
How does that work? I guess you can still go chasers, but it's dead once it
goalie stops it?
Once the goalie stops, it's got to be dead, right?
Shouldn't you still be able to chase in order to prevent that?
Yes, I think you should still be allowed to have the chasers, but as soon as Jimmy Sargent touches the puck, I think the clock starts, so it'd be over.
Okay, Bergen now against Sargent. Sargent comes away with this one. You know what I saw? Hovannesian getting a shove like in speed skating.
Yes.
just like that off the line. That is so bloody clever. Adam Davies, I believe, did that. Gave Hovanesian a little shove. Said, go catch him.
Yeah, well, we talked about players finding not necessarily loopholes in the rules, but different ways to adjust. And that's one thing that I noticed it a couple of times. But that there, instant, that's probably the best push that I've seen so far. So, you know what? Like we said, you got to give these players credit, not just for their skill and their talent on the ice, but there are some smart players out there as well.
I just noticed something, speaking of smart. This is the first time we've gotten to the half without the score being tied.
There you go. That is smart.
Yeah,
there you go.
Well, I don't know if that's smart, but I can read the clock. That's an improvement over last week. Here we go. We're having all kinds of fun up here. They're really feeling it on the ice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They want a heavy purse to take home. Off the draw, McKinnon. Plays it back to Buys. Buys goes through the triangle.
Over and back.
Jarman took it back over. Something that catches you unawares, I think, unless you've been doing this for quite a while.
Yeah.
You see, there's nobody getting away with anything now. McKinnon was marking his man very well. PJ Buys, great burst of speed. Pushes the puck forward, a little too rich into the corner. Around the wall it goes. Here comes Toronto's Eric Wiseman. On a breakaway now, but he gets his pocket pick, and Sargent got the left hand out. Wow.
Jimmy Sargent.
Jimmy Sargent doing it again. Reed with Jarman marking him. Goes all the way around to number 27, Tony Bergen. Anthony, that is, but they call him Big Tony. Shot coming. That didn't make it through to the net cleanly. Hit some skates on the way through, but they're not finished yet. Have another go. But Sargent will know. Makes the stop. Isn't this great?
Unbelievable.
Clinic.
Jimmy Sargent.
Yeah. I've heard about this league, but it's until you get out and see it for yourself.
You got to see it yourself.
You have to see it in person and see how fast, how clever, how creative, how much animosity there is out there.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, there's money on the line. These guys want to fill up their pockets.
Yeah, don't pick my pocket. Oh, look at that! Oh.
Adam Place, are you kidding me?
Wow. Place couldn't find his in that one there as this was played back slowly inside for Steven Johnson inside the Newmarket Saints end of the ice. Davies got a piece of the pass. I'm not sure if he was just hanging on or making it look like he was going to let it go. Into the corner. Sean Jones against two yellow sweaters in back. Jones comes away, gets it to the front of the net, hits a couple of bodies, can't clear it. Now he's on it again. Jones has got Davies open on the point. He finds him. Davies pedals to the middle. Can't really afford to get a shot through to the net there if you don't have a clean lane. McKinnon, he's being well marked as well. He's watched by Kelly Jackson.
He's dangerous at any point on the ice.
Oh, I saw a few of the highlight reels you guys were showing. It was ridiculous, and that's how you deal with the danger.
Wow.
Eliminate it. Here comes a great chance.
Play, Brandon Turner.
Oh, here they come. Big 28 for Toronto. Scores!
Oh!
Pops the water bottle up in the air. Great job by Chris Keeler. Keeler makes it a 2-0 game with 4:20 to go in this one.
Keeler making the BioSteel bottle dance with a beauty snipe for his first 3HL goal.
How about the setup for that, though? Just a broken play at one end, and then it comes the other way. Here's another chance. Bergen. Sargent makes the stop. The rebound's there. He gets knocked to the ice, though. Now playing into the corner now. Checking his shoulder and playing it back to the point. Quit now down the wall.
I know big game Tony hasn't found the back of the cage, but he's buzzing out here right now with the Bees.
He is. Into the corner this goes for Wiseman. Wiseman. Directing traffic on the far side was Tony Bergen. Big game Tony. Throws this one in. Sargent plays it loosely into the corner. Now they're coming the other way with some speed. Whoa, watch out there. Oof. Good job.
There you go, Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed. Reed had a rolling puck there. That one stood on its end, so you couldn't really aim that one as well as you'd like to. Hovanesian now. He's got a man behind. Finds him with the puck. Jarman spins away from a stick check. Jarman now, and he's working against big number 13. Quit. Jarman now gets a shot steered towards the net, but that went up and into the mesh out of play. Well, Newmarket is now less than 3 minutes away from being eliminated here in the semis.
They need one badly, but David Blair
Yeah.
Haven't really talked about him that much, but he has come up with some big saves in this one, that's for sure.
Certainly has. Here's Reed now with a chance to salt it. Wide of the net. Sargent stayed with him. The pass comes, but it's intercepted and coming the other way. Brendan Wise got in the way of that one. Wise. McKinnon. Wise. No, on the doorstep. 2 bodies down. And that's all we're going to get as the whistle sounds at 2.5. Net coming off the moorings.
And you could just hear everyone just a sigh after that happened. They were feeling that maybe the Newmarket Saints could
They could tuck one in and
tuck
beat a
one
game,
in there and get back in. 2:10 left, but I will say this is more than enough time for the Newmarket Saints to find the back of the cage. Oh,
penalty shot.
Penalty shot here.
Adam Place is going to take it. Place. Oh, did a nifty little move. I don't know if Jimmy Sargent saw that. Oh. Over and back, was that? Or did he just spin around the puck? I didn't. I would have.
I think maybe he went too early, or one of the other players on the blue line.
Oh wow, it's not exactly fair in a way.
Oh, nice poke check.
Yeah, Jimmy Sargent got a piece of that. Now here's a chance. Now that one's steered wide again. Sargent watches it go into the corner. Place now heads off. He's had 2 breakaway attempts, 1 whistled down.
This is the point of the game where you're going to see Rob Quitt just log a ton of ice time. He's their shutdown D guy, even though he's a puck mover.
Nice, and he's got it in back of the net now with 1:16 to go. Plays it up, hanging on and holding on is Kelly Jackson. They just play it into the corner. Jimmy Sargent out. Jimmy Sargent saying, wheel, wheel. Now he heads to the bench himself. McKinnon over the blue line. McKinnon fires this one out front, hits a couple of skates in front. 56 seconds to go. Played down, no further than PJ Buys. Doesn't get past center. Buys has it. Takes a look, fires a shot. Davies makes the stop. David Blair makes the stop. Now that one's played back for Davies, and it gets through everybody. Goes all the way over, and taking a look at the clock with 38 seconds is Jarman. Buys. Throws this one out front.
Ooh, puck deflected back in McKinnon's face there.
That
nice
one.
Block.
Yeah, fearlessly blocked there.
And right into the yawning cage. Big game Tony finally gets his goal. Of course.
Yes.
He's been buzzing all over the ice, hitting pipes, getting robbed by Jimmy Sargent. But how does he score his goal? An empty netter from his own end. It's funny how hockey works sometimes.
It is. Oftentimes there's an incredible save and a chance at one end. Comes the other way and it's buried.
Oh,
always.
Yeah. Always. And for some reason in the 3HL it seems like that as well. So unfortunately for this hometown crowd, they're getting sent home without the Saints winning another championship.
Well, looks like Toronto and Milton are going to be hooking up in this one for the final. The Dangle Fest.
Ooh.
Almost over and back, I suppose. Jimmy Sargent just grabs that one out of midair and settles it down. So a bit one-sided. I thought Toronto had themselves really skating and moving well.
Toronto, I said this. I said it earlier in the week, and I said it in the broadcast as well. When Toronto is on their game, I mean, they are so tough to beat. They beat Newmarket in the finals to win their championship in Oshawa, and I saw a very, very similar team here today. They dominate the puck possession, but when they get chances to score, they bury them quick. And we got to tip our cap to David Blair shutting out this Newmarket Saints team as well, too.
That's almost unheard of. 2 of the top scorers that are tied for first place are on the Newmarket Saints, so they have a ton of offensive firepower.
Just the second shutout we've seen here in the 3HL. Rich Wigmore getting the first. So as we talk about this now, I think we are going to send it to Kelsey, who has David Blair, the Summer Skates MVP.
All right, we got the player of the games here. The Newmarket Saints player of the game is coming over. Tell me why you chose him.
He just set up like a lot of good saves and kept them in the game when they needed it.
All right. Our lovely friend here just gave you the player of the game. Oh, this one's for you. Okay, stay here. That's why he chose him. And then why did you choose Newmarket?
I think he's played really well and had a lot of effort this game.
All right, hand it over. All right, we're gonna ask the goalie just a few questions here. You had a shutout in this one. Tell me how you're feeling after that game.
A little tired. Luckily all the guys kept all the shots to the outside, made it a little bit easier for me. the other goalie, the other made a lot of big saves. Unfortunately, I didn't have to.
You're going into the final game now, the championship game. What are we going to expect to see from you?
More saves and goals, hopefully. We haven't played Milton yet. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome. Now, is there extra pressure, do you think, that they're the defending champions coming into this final?
We've won one, they've won two, so I think we're due for one now.
All right, the rubber match. Good luck. And on the other end, it's a tough loss for you guys. It was brutal out there. What was lacking?
We lost a good player, Matt Lyle, before that game. Went out with a high stick, and he's, a key piece to the puzzle. So when you lose a guy like that and you got 8 guys, everyone's got to give it a little bit more. And fortunately came up a little short, but, there's always next tournament.
You still got a smile on your face, so you had fun.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll see you at the next event. Guys, we'll be back right after this commercial break. Thank you.
My vision at Crossroads Chiropractic is restoring hope for life. And the reason why I have that vision is most people think of chiropractic as someone who takes care of their back, so they come for back pain, headaches, neck pain, things like that. But my vision and my passion is greater than that. What I do is I restore the communication between the brain and the body. When we have interference in your nervous system, at your spinal cord level, the power that's inside of you can't express itself the way that God intended. So the power that's in your brain can't get out to the rest of your body. So when that's restored and communication is back to normal, then your body's able to heal and function and recreate the way that God intended. My name is Dr. Joshua Nikkinen, and I'm the owner of Crossroads Chiropractic.
Back up to you.